Question number 9. The ordered pairs 2, 12, 4, whatever. I don't like the way this is written. Start right away by writing yourself a table. This is the way I've always showed you points. I've always showed you points like this. 2, 12, 4, 9, 6, 6, 8, 3. I think it's a lot easier to see like this. Let's start by, whenever I see this, I have this urge to write a formula because I feel like it's easier to find the answers. In order to write a formula, you need 2 things. You need to figure out the slope, and you need to figure out the y-intercept. And if you've already read this problem, you've noticed that the second part of this question asks you for the y-intercept. Okay, the slope. The slope is determined by the change here in the y values and the change on top in the x values. If you want to know the slope formula, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The y values are going down 3 every time. The y values are going up 2. To write that, you would write y is equal to negative 3 over 2x. And now we've got to figure out our y-intercept. To figure out the y-intercept, I'd recommend just backing up the pattern and telling me where x is 0. And for me, if you subtract 3 to go to the right, you will add 3 to go to the left. That gives you a y-intercept of 15, which I'm going to go ahead and write down here. The y-intercept is at 15 because that's where the x value is 0. If you wanted to back up your answer with some work, this is all you would do. Write your equation, fill in a 0 for x, and just see what your answer is. Negative 3 halves multiplied by 0 plus 15. Now, you already know the answer is 15, but that shows some work for your teacher. For the first part of the question, 9a, you're not going to put a 0 in for x. You have to put in a 0 for y. Using the same equation, I want you to take the y out and put in a 0. Now, to solve this, the first thing you're going to do is subtract 15 from both sides. That gives you a negative 15 on the left, negative 3 halves x. To get rid of negative 3 halves, you multiply by the reciprocal, negative 2/3. And that gives you an answer of 10. So 10 is equal to my x-intercept.